Good morning, afternoon, everyone, wherever it is, wherever you happen to be watching this. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Tripodi. I'm a keeper from Australia. I'm joined by
Mark Dunnemont. I'm the elder brother of Twan Dunnemont, you might know him. And I'm currently helping out with the stream in South Korea.
And part of helping out with the stream, along with all of the work that goes on behind the scenes, he's going to be joining me on commentary today for the Nations Cup. Very exciting event going underway.
Yes, it's been a while since we've had one of these. Obviously, this only happens at Worlds. And 2 years ago, it only happens every 2 years, Worlds. 2 years ago, there was a bit of a virus going on, so we didn't have Worlds. And 2 years before that, we only had one World Cup. So this is 4 years since we have had the last one in 2019. Back then, Germany won. But things have changed in these last 4 years.
Things have changed. So your top seeds for this Nations Cup, USA won on top, and then followed up by one of the China teams. So the China teams, unfortunately, are not as strong as they could have been. It's a little bit of internal conflict, however you want to phrase it. They're not as strong as they could have been. Yiheng Wang and Ruhang Xu are on separate teams. So that really opens up the door for USA 1 to take the W in this one, I reckon.
It does. It does at least make it more interesting, because it is pretty unpredictable now. We really, apart from those seeds, we don't know much about what is going to happen.
No, it's a bit of a dark horse, this one. It's always full of upsets, ups and downs. You never really know what you're going to get out of a Nations Cup. And so hopefully this one delivers the same as the rest of them have.
Exactly. Maybe a bit of drama along the way. We'll find out.
I'm sure there's a bit of drama. We'll see that as it all unfolds. At the moment, we're just waiting for them to finish setting up. But, yeah, should be a really good event to watch. Always is, always has been. This one will be no different.
Oh, and just to be clear, this is an unofficial event, but it is one of the most anticipated parts of Worlds, I think.
There's no records on the line here, but what is at stake is a ton of national pride. So there'll be a lot of patriotism shown across the crowd, a lot of flags being waved. It's always just a way to support, get behind your boys.
Exactly. I can see so many flags in this crowd here already. I don't want to count them. It will take too long.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely at least 5.
At least.
At least. We've been trying to hype it up all day. So we've had Chris Mills in the UK team, Jodie Brewster in the Team Australia team. I'm definitely backing for Team Australia myself. Jodie Brewster, Felix Zemdegs, Charlie Eggins. The trio, they're going to be tough to beat, I reckon. But depends who they come up against. I haven't seen the bracket yet, but I reckon those three, absolute unit of a team. I reckon they're going to be difficult to topple.
Yeah. I myself obviously have to go for the Netherlands. I mean, there's a bit of national pride here, but...
Also, you got to support your brother.
Yeah, exactly. There's a bit of a family pride as well. But I haven't seen the brackets at all, actually. So I don't know if we have the brackets here, but...
We had a seating sheet somewhere, but I'm not sure where that's disappeared to. So
Maybe
I remember from the seating sheet, USA 1 was on top. Their average, if that makes sense. So the average of their 3 competitors is low 5.0 something.
Oh,
so,
boy.
This is insane. Yeah, we can see the flags already starting to come out. We've got a couple of Chinese flags, a Polish flag. I know in like the middle section of the crowd, there's a big group of Australians. I've got a couple flags in there too. It's all about national pride, this, and there will be no shortage of support. Drop your predictions in chat, guys. Who do you think's going to take it out? Any hot takes? What do you reckon? We have a seating sheet.
Yeah. Thank you for whoever it was in chat that pointed it out. I have the bracket in front of me now. First up, we'll have Switzerland up against Kazakhstan.
Switzerland against Kazakhstan. That's a bit of a odd shout. I don't know much about these two teams.
Me
So
neither.
let's have a look. So let's just go for a scroll here. Switzerland. We're looking at Alwin Rolls with 7.22, Tobias Peter 8.43, and Rito Bubendorf 8.44. So their average time is 8.03. And Kazakhstan, one seed below them. So this is the 32 seed versus the 33 seed. Kazakhstan, their team average is 8.13, and they feature names that I am not willing to try and pronounce.
I'm gonna butcher those as well. Yeah.
Abelay Orazalin, Amilzan Kenesbek, and Yerkin Asilbek.
Oh, you did pretty well there, I reckon.
I think that's okay. That would be close enough.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, Alvin Rules and oh boy, no, I have to do it. Abdullah Oralizlin do have the exact same average.
Who does? These teams?
No.
All right. So sorry again for the massive delay. We are about to start. So first up. Is there an order in which I should say it? Or are you saying it? So thanks for sticking around and spectate Rubik's Nations Cup. This will be a 3-person relay, and it will be a tournament, and it will quickly end. So please pay attention. Thanks again for sticking around. We will start right now.
Crowd getting right into it. So for those of you who didn't quite hear, it's a 3-person relay, 3 people from each team. Fastest total time is your winner. And yes, so we're starting off with Switzerland versus Kazakhstan. And the matchups only get spicier from there. Okay, so the winner of Switzerland versus Kazakhstan, as my understanding, is going to go up against United States 1.
Welcome to Rubik's Nation Cup. We're about to start the first matchups. Format is like this. We have 2 teams competing against each other. We take 3 times from both teams, add them up, and see who is quickest. I would like to invite India and Japan to come forward to compete.
Okay.
네, 짧게만 얘기하겠습니다. 네, 환영합니다. 네이션스컵 시작하겠고요. 지금 첫 번째 경기는 일본과 인도의 경기입니다.
Okay. Are the matchups correct? Okay, good. We'll see.
Guess India and Japan are a little shy. Coming, boys.
Sorry, bro. In a rush. We'll make it through. I'll survive off Team Oz vibes.
It's too tight, this flag will rip off.
Okay. That's why.
Also, for competitors participating in Nation Cup, please bring your cube before 7 o'clock. Otherwise, we can't get you into the competition.
네, 조금 뒤 7시부터 진행이 된다고 합니다. 죄송하지만 잠시만 더 기다려주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Team India,
네, 인도 선수들 입장하고 있습니다. 이어서 일본 선수들도 입장하고 있습니다. 아래로. 잠깐만. 인도 쪽. 그러면은 여기서 A, B, C 그대로 갈 거고.
Okay, so we've had our first matchup come out now. Believe this to be India versus Japan to begin. Okay, so India is represented by Amigaba, a 7.64 average, Bhargav Narasimhan, 8.25 average, and Shivam Bansal with a 9.28 average.
And Japan comes out to Ayo Nogayami, Sho
Are you guys
Ogata,
ready?
Yogi Agura, which together equates to a 7.42 average of their averages.
3, 2, 1. Start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2.
Apologies
1,
about the camera
go.
angle. This will be a little bit far away and a little bit difficult to see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so looks to be Sho Ogata up the front, but India just in front. Bhargav has finished his solve, and Shivam Bansal now starting, and he has about a 2-second head start on Al Nogami. It's close though. Oh, looks like Shivam just a little bit too slow on this occasion, so Japan was going to take it.
It'll shake up and Japan advance to the next round.
Okay, so
네,
Japan has
일본이
advanced to the next
이기고 다음
round.
라운드로 진출하게 됩니다. 네, 심판들은 각 선수들 퇴장시켜 주시면 되겠습니다. 뜨거운 박수 부탁드립니다.
Next matchup, Indonesia and Spain. Indonesia won.
Indonesia 1 consists of Firstian Fushada, Vincent Hartanto Otomo, and Wilson Alves. Together they have an average of 7.76. I think it was Spain, right? What matchup was it? It was Indonesia 1 versus Spain, right? Oh, yeah. So Spain.
Okay, and Spain's three representatives are Lorenzo Escobar Kraskoskaya at 7.09, Jamie Botello Garcia at 7.78, and Daniel Ortega Pasta at 9.94, giving them an average collectively of 8.27. Looks like there's a little bit of a delay in getting the teams out. Okay, just starting to get
There's
out now. This is
Spain.
the Spanish team.
스페인 선수들이 입장하고 있습니다.
Indonesia won.
And Indonesia one team getting a great reception here.
나 나란히만 모르는데? 나란히 모르는데?
Is Spain ready? Spain, are you ready? Indonesia 1, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Off and racing. This is Indonesia 1 versus Spain. Starting off, we have Lorenza Escobar Kraskuskaya of Spain. And it looks like Indonesia 1 comfortably in front for the time being. And Indonesia just extending their lead once more. Looks like they're going to comfortably take this one out. And
Indonesia takes it.
네, 소개가 늦었지만 인도네시아 선수들이 승리를 차지했습니다.
Give a round of applause also for Spain. Colombia, you're up next against Germany 2.
Okay, so Colombia, represented by Juan Miguel Saboya Soto, Jose David Rendon Martinez, and Alejandro Restrepo Escoveria. A 9.32 average.
콜롬비아 선수들이 입장하고 있습니다.
And Germany's second team, Cornelius Deichmann, Tanish Diamond, and Leon Schmidtchen, a 7.15. They are the hot favorites going into this matchup. Oh, that's not...
Colombia, are you guys ready? Germany, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Going now, just looked like the kid from Colombia had a corner twist, but still they are very, very close coming into it. Second Germany team leading by about 1/10 of a second. Cornelius extends that lead, and it looks like it's going to be a very, very comfortable win for Germany's second team here.
Germany 2 takes the round.
Very, very, very
네,
comfortable.
독일 2팀이 콜롬비아를 이기고 올라갑니다.
Also, a round of applause for Colombia. Say hello to Finland. And Philippines too.
The team sheets. I don't know which tab. Which teams were that? Finland.
타일랜드 2, 스웨덴, 타일랜드 2, 파란색 했던 거 어디고요? 필리핀 2, 핀란드.
Okay, so Finland represented by Urho Kinnunen, Viljo Ilo, and Nico Ronkainen, giving them an average of 8.66.
Finland, are you guys ready?
Up against the
Philippines
second
too, are you guys
Philippines
ready?
team of Brenton Angelo Yuwong,
3, 2,
Jansen
1,
S.
start
Alvarez,
inspecting.
and Inigo Miguel B. Palisok. at 7.55. So Philippines 2 are your favorites.
8 seconds.
But Finland gets style points for this one, surely.
Oh, absolutely.
3,
They're looking
2,
absolutely fly out
1,
there.
go.
It at least gives you 2 bonus seconds, right?
Yeah. It's like a +2 for the other team.
Yeah, exactly.
2 seconds that might come in handy.
Yeah.
Philippines 2, yeah, they're well on their way, it looks like.
Sunglasses
Just-
strat not working out
It's
this time.
extending their lead. They might not be able to see the colors correctly.
And
there's a
one-handed
one-handed
as
stop.
well.
What strategy is this? Oh, it's Roo strategy. Suddenly it's
Also a round
okay.
of applause for Finland.
네, 필리핀 2팀이 핀란드를 이기고 올라갑니다. 뭐라고? 그러면 그 다음은 Now Sweden, Thailand too. Hey? Now Sweden, Thailand too. Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
Next up, Sweden and Thailand 2.
Thailand 2 with Tada Punha, Itikon Yatavil, and Atis Brasit Fatsanakul. Coming in with
I don't-
네,
8:30.
스웨덴 팀과
I'm so glad that you tried to take on that one. Sweden represented by Daniel Wahlen, Helmer Evert, and Leo Lindqvist. 7.97.
I mean, Sweden takes style points again this one.
Oh, of course, of course.
Scandinavians looking mighty fine this one.
Yeah, no, we've seen the Viking helmets donned by Callum Goodyear so far this competition.
네, 태국
They haven't
팀도
gone
모두
as
입장을
far as he did
마쳤습니다.
last 3x3 round with the Danish face paint, but
I mean, we'll see that one later tonight.
Sweden, are you ready?
indeed we will.
Thailand, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so Scandinavian Vikings up the back versus Thailand up the front. Oh, look, they're not great solves from either of them, but still rather close. Less than a second between them.
This is going to be tight.
Thailand just extending the lead slightly. It's going to come down to Daniel. What he can do. Oh, it's
Whoa.
close. Now this is
Not
very,
sure
very
who's the
close.
fastest.
This is so
Let me hear
close.
my earpiece if there's a calculation going on behind the scenes.
네, 방금 우열을 매기기 어려운 상황이 나왔죠. 잠시 결과를 기다려봐야 될 것 같습니다.
Gonna keep you a little into waiting.
Looked for mine like I think it was
Thailand comes out to
Still not hearing it.
27-28.
Thailand 2 wins with 27-28.
태국이
is Thailand.
이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
very, very slightly.
Now it's up France 2 against Indonesia 2.
다음은 프랑스 2팀과 인도네시아 2팀입니다.
Okay, so battle of the seconds, the reserves. France 2. France 2 versus Indonesia 2. So France 2 comprised of Anatoly Vongolo, Nicolas Gertner-Killian and Diego Alfonso, combining for an average of 7.14. And Indonesia 2 with Milo Rafael Cristianto, Philip Maxwell and Angeline Wiaya with a 9.29. So France looking to be
France 2,
your
you
favourites.
guys ready?
They have some depth, winning the five-a-side in Euros last year.
You guys ready
Different
as well?
format.
3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
I would say there's definitely more pressure in this one. You have to go when the other guy finishes. You can't wait around.
8 seconds.
With 5-a-side, there's a little bit of a breather.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and they are off. Indonesia 2 looks off to a flying start, turning very quickly. The France onto a PLL. And it's around about a second difference. Just a little bit under a second difference. Let's see how France can capitalize. Yeah, they've capitalized. Nicholas, a very good solve on that one. And France 2 going to take this one out pretty easily just on PLL now.
France 2 takes it.
프랑스 이 팀이 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
And the Francophone crowd goes wild.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Next is France 1 against Kuwait.
다음 경기는 쿠웨이트와 프랑스 1팀의 경기입니다.
Kuwait, consisting of Ahmad Ololaini, Ghanim Abdullah Al-Mutaba, Saud Abdulaziz Al-Mutaba. Their average of averages is 11.57.
And just looking at France 1 now, comprised of Alexandre Collier, Jules Desjardins, and Pierre Meunier, a 7.02 average. The Kuwait team definitely has a bit of a cult following, although no stretch to say that they are
France
very,
1,
very big
come in.
underdogs.
If you guys have to go a little down. Kuwait, you guys are ready? Are you guys ready? France 1, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so French team starting off with Jules. They are the clear favourites to take this matchup.
Almost exactly at the same time.
But France powering on nonetheless, a 7.33 there. Kuwait just starting their last layer now. And Alexandre going to close it out for the French.
France 1 takes it.
네, 프랑스 1팀이 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
France in the end taking it rather comfortably.
Pretty
Thank
decent
you, guys.
solves for their Kuwait though.
Next up, we have Malaysia against Korea 3.
First of the Korean teams we're seeing now. We're seeing Malaysia against Korea 3. So Malaysia composed of Lim Hung, Ing Kwan,
네,
and
다음
Ang Chin
경기는
Zen for a
한국 3팀과
7.91
말레이시아
combined
팀의
average.
경기입니다.
And Korea coming in with Shin Oh-han, Yoon Kyun Park, and Park Yi-wong, combining to 8.23.
Okay, so this match rather close. The combined averages are less than half a second apart, so it can go either way on the day. We'll just have to see how it pans out. Okay, so just to clarify, we won't be seeing every single team in this first round. The first couple of teams on the seeding sheet have automatically made it through to the second round. And so a lot of these first rounds, in fact, all of these first rounds, are just teams facing off to see who
Korea
faces
free. Are
those
you guys
upper
ready?
seeded teams.
Malaysia, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
Here we go. This one could be very, very close.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
So again, we're looking at Malaysia versus the South Korea's third team. South Korea are a lot of depth given that the world's in their home country, but Malaysia off to a good start, leading by around about a second. And keeping that lead going in 8.27. Hasn't done much to the lead.
Oh, but
Those
he's shaking
looks
his
good, it's
head.
close.
He's losing. Oh, that's a DNF as well.
Woo. Korea takes it.
So Korea
네,
clawed the
한국이
lead back
이기고
at the very
올라가게
end.
되었습니다.
Their last solve were about 2 seconds quicker to wipe away that 1 second lead that they had.
Next
We
up, we have
have ups the
Denmark
spice
against
level.
Canada 2.
다음 경기는 덴마크와 캐나다 2팀의 경기입니다.
Yes, Canada 2.
Canada 2, let's come out.
Canada 2 with Paris Dorn, Leomid Bedford, and Ryan Minjin Cho, combining to 8.52.
Okay, and Denmark comprised of Lucas Shelley, Rasmus Studetofsen, and Victor Gleshkov, a 7.24 combined average. So Denmark, your favorites coming into this matchup.
So the clear favorites, Denmark here, but who knows? Maybe we'll
Denmark,
have
are
some
you
early
ready?
drama.
Canada 2, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
Okay, so a reminder, Denmark, your favorites
8
coming
seconds.
into this matchup.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and they're off. Canada up the front, Denmark up the back. Denmark, your favorites to take this one out. This looks like a very fast solve. Okay. Oh, it's a DNF. DNF from Canada. So all Denmark has to do is just solve the remaining 2 cubes, and they will take the win.
The shakiness continues.
Denmark take
with
it.
Denmark, and
네,
they will get
덴마크가
to
이거
face off
올라가게 되었습니다.
Australia in the next round.
Next up, we have Vietnam against Israel 2.
다음 경기는 베트남과 이스라엘 2팀의 경기입니다.
Israel 2 with Rotom Kenon, Netanel Power, and Libby Wolfeiler Katali, getting to 8.85 combined.
And Vietnam with Pham Do Quoc, Do Quang Hung, and Wing Ngoc Tin. I butchered that. A 7.09.
It is difficult. I know Rainier sat down for like half an hour to listen to Google Translate how they pronounce the names. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Israel 2, are you guys ready? Vietnam, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
Winner of this round gets to face off against China 3.
8 seconds.
China are a team of incredible depth,
3,
so by no
2,
means a freebie in the
1,
next round.
go.
Okay, so Vietnam around about a half a second lead at the moment, a little bit under that. Extending the lead even more on that second solver. And yeah, it should walk away with this one. Fast
Vietnam
solve on
takes
the
a
last
round.
one.
Almost the first of 6 there. Almost.
베트남이
Very
이기고
fast solve. Possibly the
올라갑니다.
fastest we've seen all day so far.
Next up, we have Hong Kong against Italy.
네, 다음 경기는 홍콩과 이탈리아의 경기입니다.
Italy, consisting of Simone Cantarelli, Matteo Provasi, and Matteo Dumar, getting to 10.44.
Okay, and then Hong Kong, China, represented by Berno Lee Chak Kwan,
Italy, are you guys
Ivan
ready?
Lee Kalyong, and Andy Mok Man Shuk with a 7.04.
Hong Kong,
very,
are you
very
ready?
fast team.
3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
Okay, so Hong Kong, your favorites.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
A 7-second average team versus a 10-second average team.
It should be pretty clear, but
Yeah,
we
it's
have seen a DNF so far. 2 DNFs actually. That one looks solved. Italy on their second cube now. Solved as well. All they need to do
Hong Kong
is
takes a
it is
round.
solved.
홍콩이 이기고
The Hong Kong crowd
올라갑니다.
around us goes absolutely ballistic with national pride.
My ears are ringing.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Italy.
goodness me.
Next up, we have Korea 2 against Taipei 2.
Korea 2 with Yemin Chang, Doyul Kim, and Dongso Park. Together, they make a 7.13 average.
And Chinese Taipei 2 with Wei Chen Shi, Yunnan Shen, and Mu Cheng Liu for an
네, 다음은 한국
8.94
2팀과
average.
대만 선수들의 경기입니다.
So Korea 2, your favorites coming into this one. And the home crowd will get behind them, no questions asked. You can already hear it starting to begin.
Winning this round will be a blessing and a curse, though, because they have to get to Germany next. Germany 1, that is, even.
Germany 1, defending champions, both from Worlds 2019 and 2017. They've always had a strong showing in the Nations Cup events.
Definitely a formidable opponent the next round.
3,
But let's see who
2,
wins this one.
1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Pretty good lead here.
Yeah, very strong lead. It's around about a 3-second lead. It's only growing more so. Actually, no, it's clawed the lead back. No, hasn't clawed the lead back. It's still a 3-second gap, so it should be
Korea
a win
2 takes
comfortably
the round.
for Korea
네,
2
한국
home
2팀이
side.
이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
Thank you, guys. Next up, we have Israel 1 against Argentina.
네, 다음 이어지는 경기는 이스라엘 1팀과 아르헨티나의 경기입니다.
Argentina being Manuel Gutman, Leandro Martin Lopez, and Guido Di Pietro with 8.46.
8.46 for them. Israel 1 as a collective average of 7.25, represented by Ben Barron, Yoel Vishna, and Zachaira Moshavi. So Israel 1, you're very strong favorites. And a lot of love for Ben Barron from the crowd.
But we
As I
have
was-
seen all it takes is one DNF and it's over.
I'm rooting for Israel here on the way to the venue on day
Argentina,
one.
are you
Ben
guys
Barron
ready?
Ben Barron gave me an umbrella to help walk to the venue. It was a very appreciated gesture.
Israel, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3,
Oh,
2,
Israel with a bit of a
1,
false start.
go.
Well, Israel did start the timer early, so that's just an L they'll have to cope with. It is Manuel Gutman comfortably in the lead. They stopped around the same time, but do remember Israel started the timer early. So we are looking at about a 4-second lead for Argentina, and it's only growing. Leandro Martin Lopez increasing that by about another 0.3, and Guido's going to take it home. It's a DNF.
It's kind of a strange situation because both competitors basically DNF'd since Israel started too fast and Argentina DNF'd on an M slice. I'm going to give the round to Israel because they did finish their cubes. So sorry, Argentina. But
I think that's fair enough because even though Israel started the timer early, they didn't stop and restart.
Yeah, and they did get 21 seconds in total. I do not think. Ooh. Yeah, and that is
Israel
quicker than
continues. Next
Argentina
up,
anyway.
we have. Let me ask.
It's a very odd situation. I'm not sure there's a precedent for that if both teams DNF, but
네, 이스라엘이
We're lucky
이기고
it's an
올라가게
unofficial
되었습니다.
event.
oh yeah, imagine if this was
So
official.
United Kingdom and
That'd be
Poland
drama.
2.
We'll have to add this one to the guidelines.
네, 다음 경기는 영국과 폴란드 2팀입니다.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so we have Poland Team 2 versus the United Kingdom, including lovely Chris Mills from the stream team.
Yes, but first Poland coming in with 861, which is made up by Jakub Hipster, Simon Brizana, and Piotr Oldziewski.
And United Kingdom, represented by Chris Mills, George Scully, and Jason Harley, combined for an average of 7.23.
United Kingdom, are you ready? Poland 2, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
And the winner of this round will get to face off against my personal favorite, the Netherlands.
And there is no bias there whatsoever.
8
Absolutely not.
seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so Jason Harley starting off for the United Kingdom. Got bagged out a bit by Chris Mills earlier in the stream, but an 8.37 is pretty clutch.
That is pretty clutch. Poland behind here. UK is clearly ahead at this point.
And with Chris Mills on the anchor, it's hard to see it going any other way other than
United
a
Kingdom takes the round.
UKW.
It's you.
And again, the Polish contingent very, very happy to support their home side no matter the outcome. Just nearing on about 1,000 viewers for this stream. Thank you all for tuning in. We're just getting through our round 1 stages.
네,
And the
영국
winner of
팀이
these will
이기고
progress
올라가게
to round
되었습니다.
2 against our top seeds.
So I have a competitor's announcement. Of course, if you won, it would be great to see you again. So don't leave. Hand in your cube again at Scramble Table. So if you left, even if you won, please come back. Gonna wait a little while until we have the next groups to compete.
올리고 32강 진출한 애들이 지금 저쪽 가 있어.
So we're waiting a little for scrambles to be done, and then we'll continue with the next round.
그럼 48강 다 끝난 거죠? 준비 중이라고 말할게요. 네, 현재 1라운드인 48강 경기가 모두 종료가 되었고요. 지금 2라운드인 32강 경기를 준비 중에 있습니다. 잠시만 기다려 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
The brackets, if you don't know, you can find them on the official WCA website of the World Championships 2023 under the tab Nations Cup. It's WC2023.kccu.info/nations. What do you call that? Dash cup. I wanted to say koppelteken, but that's Dutch.
Learned something today.
Dutch words are horrible.
Dash is shorter.
Yeah, it is by a long shot.
Why do you need such a long word for just a little line?
I have no clue.
Just a little.
The Dutch language is weird, man. It works in mysterious ways.
Alrighty, we're finally going to continue in the last 32 guys. So starting with United States 1 against Switzerland.
All right, we're on to round 2.
네, 다음 이어지는 32강 첫 경기는
So this is the first time we've seen
스위스와
United States
미국
1. They got a
1팀의
bye
경기입니다.
through to the second round. They are your top seeds for this matchup. And your top seeds overall.
They are clear favorites, or one of the favorites, heading into this Nations Cup. Switzerland, having won from Kazakhstan the last round, now has to face off against United States 1. That's quite a challenge.
Very much so. So United States 1 represented by the big three, Max Park, Luke Garrett, and Madi Hiroto Inaba, who actually set a PR average in 3x3 round 1. So this bracket is no longer up to date. Their team average is now sub 5. Big cheers for USA. Big favorites. And the Swiss contingent also getting a lot of love.
There are a couple of very passionate Swiss fans in front of our booth here.
United States, are you ready? Switzerland, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
I think the last time we saw Matty in a Nations Cup style setup, he dropped a 307 unofficial
8
single.
seconds. 3, 2,
We'll see if he can
1,
pull off more of the
go.
same. So USA underway with Max Park. Quite happy with the solve there,
Very
sub
nice
6.
solve there. That's the first sub 6 we've seen, I think.
Followed up with nearly a sub 6, a 602 from Matty. And Luke's going for it. He doesn't know the ZB.
United
It's an
States takes a match.
8.1.
네, 미국이 이기고 올라갑니다.
Thank you, Switzerland.
Thank you very much, Switzerland. Sad to see
Next
them go.
up, we have Taipei 1 against Thailand 1.
And Chinese Taipei 1, consisting of Kai Wen Wang, Fi Fang Wu, and Ping Yu Hang, which made an average of just sub 7. The
네,
last of the
이어지는
sub
경기는
7s with
대만 1팀과
695.
태국 1팀의 경기입니다.
Thailand 1 is only one spot below them on the psych sheet, so this one is very close. 600s between these two averages of averages.
Closer matchup than you think. Taipei 1
Thailand is ready as well.
getting the bye into the second round. But this is a much
3,
closer matchup than
2,
what Thailand faced
1,
in the first
start
round.
inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thailand off into the lead. Good second. And they're continuing that lead. It's extended now.
Thailand
And
1 takes the
Thailand
match.
takes it. It's plugged in on battery. It's not plugged in
네,
yet.
태국이 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
No, it was like switching between it. So it's like half in.
Korea 2 against Germany 1.
네, 한국 2팀과 독일 1팀의 경기입니다.
Here we have Germany 1.
Korea, are you guys ready? Germany, you ready?
Germany 1 with
2,
Philip and Sebastian
1,
Weyer,
start
Kevin
expecting.
Gerhardt making a 6.24 average of averages, 11th on the psych sheet. But they do have a lot of experience in this style of events.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's still not plugged in. It is neck and neck, as we like to call it in Dutch. It is very close.
Germany
Germany
takes it.
just about takes it with a beautiful sub-7
독일
in the end.
1팀이 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
Very close match there, but Germany showing their experience, no nerves.
Next up, we have Netherlands against
make
United
it.
Kingdom.
다음 이어지는 경기는 영국과 네덜란드의 경기입니다.
The Netherlands will be Twan Dullemond, Anthony Patrakis, and Mats Valk, creating a 6.06 average of averages. It's the first one that isn't sub 6, but they are 8th on the psych sheet.
Netherlands, you ready? United Kingdom, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start expecting.
This might be a close matchup, but look, I'm going to join you on this one. I think this is Netherlands for me, Mark.
8
They
seconds.
do have about 3/10 of an advantage,
3,
but that
2,
it is
1,
possible.
go.
It is possible for the UK. I'm slightly worried.
The way I see it, this Netherlands team doesn't have a weak link. Mats Valk to start.
Already
Looked
an
like a
advantage,
skip.
Netherlands.
Yeah, it looked like a skip by a second exactly, down to the millisecond.
Damn, that's impressive. Anthony continuing strong form here.
Yeah, Anthony's just increased that lead even more, and Twan's not going to let this one slip.
Netherlands takes the round.
Very good.
네덜란드가
Chris
이기고
Mills with
올라가게
the first
되었습니다.
sub 5 though. That almost swung back.
That was closer than
That was
expected.
closer than in the end than I expected when it was halfway. God damn, Chris making our hearts jump here.
Yeah, you can't overrule this guy out. He has a habit of pulling these kinds of singles out of his pocket.
Next up, we have Japan against Philippines 1.
This one's a day updating. That one's not updating.
다음 경기는 일본과 필리핀 1팀의 경기입니다.
Japan, you ready? Philippines 1, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start expecting. Eight seconds.
Philippines won with Leo Borromelo, Sim Patrick Villanova, and Toby
3,
Litsiatsoko with
1,
573, the 4th average on the psych sheet. Clear
So fourth
favorites here.
seeds, they are very clearly favorites. Sean using Rue, those M slices to finish are always so beautiful to watch.
But they are
The
risky,
7.38.
especially in this event though. DNF
Oh, yeah.
is all over.
And then Leo to anchor. Yeah, it's looking good.
Philippines 1 takes the round.
Almost sub 6.
필리핀이 이기고 다음으로 진출합니다.
Thank you, Japan. Germany 2 against Korean 1 is next up.
So this is
다음은 독일
Germany 2.
2팀과 한국 1팀의 경기입니다.
Germany's second team against the first Korea team. So we haven't
Korea won
seen-
with Seok Nam, Kyung Choi, and Shiho Lee, getting a 684 average of average.
Getting a rapturous reception from the home crowd, as expected. The hometown heroes, they're your favorites for this matchup. Going to be interesting.
Germany 2, you ready? Korea 1, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. Three,
Let's see if the
two,
best team from
one,
the home crowd
go.
can take this one home.
Red hot favorites. Seong does his EBLL. I think we might just have to use the calculators at the end of this one if it ends up being close, because I'm not 100% sure
will be
if that,
close.
I'm not 100% sure if that constitutes a DNF or not. I think you can still add up the times.
I'd say you add up the times, yeah.
This is really
and it's
close.
very close. We have to get out the calculators for this one.
I'm gonna check the spreadsheets and see how fast the times are added. Let me check.
Little
if
bit
it's
of
in
extra
there.
suspense here in an already
It's a
very
difference
tense
of
round.
0.4 seconds, but it's taken by Germany 1 with 29.33 seconds.
So Germany 2's taken it by 0.4 of a second.
독일이 이기고 올라가게
Little
되었습니다.
bit of hesitation has cost the home favorite team.
Yeah, they got a free pass
Indonesia
to the
1
second
against
round.
United States 2 is up.
Germany 2 had to
really
work for it, but they
But they are showing their experience.
brought it home. And again, Germany having such a good experience winning in these Nations Cups.
현재 진행된 경기는 미국 2팀과 인도네시아 1팀의 경기입니다.
United States 2, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
United
So-
States 2 with Patrick Pons, Dylan Miller, and Samir Agarwal with a 572 average of average. They are the
8
third
seconds.
favorite team in this event.
3, 2, 1, go.
We haven't seen the second USA team so far in this bracket, but they are your hot favorites. A 5.72 average of averages is going to be tough to beat. And Samir starting off well, giving them about a 1.5 second lead.
Giving them that little bit of breathing room that should prevent big mistakes from happening. They are already on the last cube.
Dylan simply extending the lead, and Patrick Ponce going to bring it
United
home,
States 2
avoiding the
manages not
DNF.
DNF and get into the next round.
Playing it safe there.
Next up, we have Poland 1 against Thailand 2.
다음 이어지는
Poland
경기는
won with
폴란드와
Timon Kolosinski, Olaf
태국의
Milski,
경기입니다.
and Adam Koscielny with a 5.92 average of average. You might be able to hear the Polish crowd here. I'd imagine we'll be hearing that a lot more.
The Polish team has a very, very strong
Poland
support
1.
base
Are
behind
you
them.
guys ready? Thailand 2, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
They're up against Thailand 2. Poland, the favorites here. An average of averages of sub 6.
8 seconds. 3,
We will see what they
2,
can manage.
1, go.
A little bit of hesitation on PLL there for Thailand. Poland with a clear lead.
Olaf getting a fast
But
hitter there.
one takes
Very
it.
good solve. It's the first top 4 of this
폴란드가
event.
이기고
We're
올라갑니다.
still raising the
Thank
bar.
you, Thailand.
What else would you expect, really, from Timon? He has a habit of pulling these things out when he needs to.
Next up, China 2 against Philippines 2.
Here we go, China 2. First we've seen of him, actually.
Would just like to say, Poland have
China-
finished that round with a sub 18 seconds.
That's insane. Now, this has been the loudest the fans have been. China 2 with Yongchu, Liazu Li, and Yushengdu with a 609 average.
네, 다음은 중국과 필리핀의 경기입니다.
We might get some more fireworks here.
A lot
China ready?
of Chinese support in the crowd. You might have been able to see the banners in the wide shot. Team China, go, go, go. They have a habit of doing that.
3, 2, 1. Start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
China obviously starting off strong here. Clearly ahead. Already on their final cube.
China 2 takes it.
차이나 이 팀이 중국 이 팀이 이기고 진출합니다.
And getting a massive,
Next up, we have
massive round
Norway
of
against
applause
France 1.
from the China crowd.
다음
Norway here.
경기는
Let's see if these
노르웨이와
have
스웨덴의
stuff on their
경기입니다.
heads as well. We've had solar. We have had hats. I don't know what you call them actually. From the Swedes. We've had sunglasses from the Finns. We have. I don't think we can count that now. One pair of sunglasses. Two pairs of normal
정답입니다.
glasses. No, I
노르웨이와
don't think we count
프랑스의
that.
경기입니다.
Norway though with Kim Warger Haraldsson, Knutskaug Haraldsson, and Unik Bredland together with a
Norway seems ready.
693 average. That is one big flag there.
3, 2, 1. Start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Norway your favorites here. Let's see if they hold it up. It's very close.
It's very close. Not the standard of solving that we've been used to seeing from these relays, especially from Kim Roger. But Ulrich pegging it back just a little bit, by about half a second, a little bit more. But still close matchup for this last one. Anything's
Looks
possible.
like Norway has taken it.
Norway
But
has.
Norway
indeed
has taken it.
노르웨이가 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
Next up, we have Canada 1 against France 2.
다음 이어지는 경기는
Okay, so next up is Canada 1 and France 2.
다음 이어지는 경기는 캐나다 1팀과 프랑스 2팀의 경기입니다.
They will get to face off against Poland the next round. And it's Canada 1, we haven't seen them yet. Canada 1 is Brendan Lin, Kyle Sunkutsi, and Nguyen Nguyen. They make a 654 average.
Is Canada ready? France ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Canada definitely your favorites here.
Australia.
Is that a +2?
No,
It
that
like
looks
it's
fine.
good.
That is fine.
Looks like Canada's
Yeah.
taking it.
캐나다가 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
Next up, we have Australia against Denmark.
Excuse me, national pride here.
My ears are definitely ringing now.
다음 경기는 너무
The
잘할 것
boys
같습니다.
are back.
All right, Australia, of course.
호주와
Felix Semdex,
덴마크의
Joe
경기입니다.
Brewster, and Charlie Eggings. 5.99 average of averages. Just barely sub 6. That is over a second quicker than Denmark. This should be
Australia ready?
peanuts for the favorites here.
Denmark ready?
But who knows?
3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Charlie Eggins, the pocket rocket, getting Australia off to a flying start. This is hopeful commentary. This really is. He can perform under
But-
pressure.
It is Denmark currently
Yeah,
ahead.
Denmark, a really good start, though.
Over a second now.
It's going to be close, this one, actually.
Ooh,
Down to, ooh.
that could be crucial. The pressure is getting to them.
Oh, no!
Ooh, it looks like Australia's taking it, but I'm gonna check with the time results. Yes, Australia takes it with a total 26-36.
That was
호주가
way
이기고
closer
올라가게
than I
됐습니다.
expected.
Thank the lucky stars.
What is your heart
Next
rate,
up,
man?
we have
Oh
Korea
my
3 and
gosh.
China 1.
I couldn't stomach the fact that Felix might have
다음
blown
예정의
it for us.
경기는 한국
I don't know if he'd
3팀과
be able
중국
to be calling
1팀의
himself an
경기입니다.
Australian after that.
I was going to say, is he allowed back in the country then?
No,
or-
no,
He is exiled.
I don't think so. But luckily enough, the dream team, they've taken it.
Here we have China. China team 1, Yi Heng Wang, Ye Zhen Han, and Bo Fan Zhang with a 5.44 average. They are second on the psych sheet.
We've gone
Only
so
second
long.
Korea
to
3,
the
you ready?
United States.
We've gone so long without seeing them in this bracket so
China
far,
1,
but they
you
are
ready?
your number 2 seeds. So it is very likely that they
3,
come up against the
2,
USA at some
1,
point.
start inspecting.
And that matchup's going to be interesting if we do get to see it. They're up against the Republic of Korea third team.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's Bo Fan Zhang starting for China.
That is a very solid
That's
start.
very, very close. Yu Zhenhan, former second in the world, Asian record holder. Yeah, this is looking good. And then Yi Heng,
Little
it's
bit
not
of a
going
lock
to
up
mess it
there.
up. This is fast.
Looks like China won a taking it.
Sub 5 again.
중국 1팀이 이기고 다음으로 올라갑니다.
Thank you, Korea.
And the home side bowing out, but still a valiant effort. Made it past the first round. Just happened
That's
to
up
come
for
up
Hong
against
Kong,
the Titans
Russia.
of China
And
1.
that is, unfortunately,
경기는
all the
홍콩과
teams of
러시아의
Korea,
경기입니다.
all three of them, out.
The Hong Kong crowd making us go deaf again.
Again. Well,
I can't
you're part
take
of
it
it,
any
mate.
more times. I can dish it out, but I can't take it. This is Hong Kong,
Kong, you
China
ready?
up against Russia. We've not seen Russia so far
Russia,
in this
you ready?
bracket. But looking at it,
3, 2, 1.
it is a
Start
matchup
inspecting.
of Alexander Bashutkin, Andrei Chi, and Anatoly Turenko with a 6.92 combined average.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Russia team off to a good start. A low 6 to start. It's going to be Andrei Chi to take it home. Commanding lead so far.
And they take
Nice
it.
one. Russia Luke is going to take it. And Hong Kong is going to finish
they're forgetting
quite
the
closely with
sunglasses.
+2. Thank you, Hong Kong.
There they
네,
are.
러시아가 이기고 다음으로 진출합니다.
A lot of
Next up is China 3 against Vietnam.
China 3.
China 3 we haven't touched on at all.
다음 이어지는 경기는
Yufengdu,
베트남과 중국
Lincoln Yang,
3팀의
and
경기입니다.
Wang Mai-chen getting a 6.18 average of average. They are 10th on this psych sheet. Purely judging on the psych sheet, they should take this, but who knows? Maybe another DNF. We've seen 2 so far. It is definitely not out of the question.
The support for the China teams remains strong. China not losing a single matchup yet. But all 3 of their teams made it to the second round, automatically qualifying. And don't forget, this China team, even though they're 3rd ranked in China, they're 10th ranked overall. So China's got some incredible depth that they've sent over. And having a 3rd team, your C grade team, a 6.18 average, that's just unreal.
Just to put it in perspective, the best team of Germany is below the 3rd best of China.
Yep.
It is only 1 spot, but still.
Vietnam, you ready?
And as we were saying before,
China ready?
at the World Championships in
3,
2019,
2, 1. Start inspecting.
at the World Championships in 2019, China was not even in the question for a competition like this, and now they have 3 teams,
8
so 9
seconds.
Cubers beating Germany, the undisputed
3,
champions of this event,
2,
best team.
1, go.
Clear lead for China here.
Very clear. It's
A
around
little
about
bit
4
lucky on the
seconds.
second one, though.
Oh, and this turning so fast.
China 3 takes the round.
That's absurd.
중국 3팀 이기고
That's not
다음으로
right.
올라갑니다.
Thank you, Vietnam, for
How is
participating.
that your 3rd best team?
I'm 22 years
Next up,
old.
we have United States
My
3
hands are
against
twice
Israel
the size
1.
of this kid.
다음
Why
이어지는
can I not
경기는
turn
미국
that fast?
3팀과 이스라엘 1팀의 경기입니다.
Goodness me. China team number 3. And now we have a United States number 3.
Against Israel. United States 3
Again.
we have not seen yet.
This is a very strong team as well. We've got Brian Johnson, Max Xiao, and I believe Asher Kim in the middle. Yeah, so Asher Kim in the middle. This is a very strong team as well.
5.98 average of average.
All
They
3
should-
of these people
3,
have held
2,
North American
1.
records.
Start inspecting.
Max and Asher have held the 3x3 NAR single. Or Brian Johnson, sucker for 2x2, had NAR average.
8 seconds. 3, 2,
Sorry, no,
1,
not NAR.
go.
He was world ranked 2.
Yeah, United States here, all for the clear lead. If we say China has depth, United States arguably has even more depth. Their number 3 team is 6th.
United States takes the round.
미국 3팀이 이기고 다음으로 올라가게 되었습니다.
In spite of a very good 5.7 solve from the 3rd Israeli solve, it's not good enough. United
So this
States
concludes
will take
the
this one.
top 32. Now we're going to continue to the top 16 rounds. I'm going to ask around which one is up for first.
Okay, so another little breather. We've finished up the round of 32. So now we are on to the next round now. Not a whole lot of upset victories, but geez, there's been some exciting matchups. We've seen potential from China. We've seen depth from the USA.
32강이 모두 마무리되고 16강을 지금 준비 중에 있습니다. 잠시만 기다려 주세요.
And we've seen the GOAT, Felix Zemdegs, clutch it up after nearly a fatal error.
We've seen so much. And the upset, Korea, the home country, is gone.
How could I forget Korea? Korea won. The top-seeded team from the home nation, not even making it past their first matchup.
Alrighty, we're gonna start first off with United States 1 against Thailand 1.
다음 16강 첫 경기는
Starting to see the
미국
top-seeded
1팀과 태국
teams
1팀의
from each
경기입니다.
country going against each other now. It's United States 1, your favorites for the whole competition. Average of averages under 5 seconds versus Thailand 1, coming all the way from the first round. Not even an automatic qualifier for round 2.
And Thailand 1 is the underdogs of the underdogs at this point. They were 17th on the spike sheet. There are only 14 teams left in the running. If I counted correctly, I don't think I did.
United States, you ready?
Teams.
Yeah, 16. Still,
Thailand
they
one,
shouldn't
you
make
ready?
it. Based on the spike sheet, they
3,
should not have made it.
2, 1, start inspecting.
That's the go with the bracket systems. One loss, you're out.
8 seconds.
Who is able to control their nerves the most?
3, 2, 1, go.
You cannot bet against the USA team here. Max Park getting off to an absolutely flying start. PLL already, it's a sub 5 at 4.79 for Max to start. On to Matty Hiroto and Abba. He's flying through a 2. It's a 6. So Luke Garrett's going to have plenty of room for error for this one. Not that he's going to need it.
United States advance to the next round.
And United States is
Thank you,
through
Thailand. Strong guys.
미국이 이거 다음으로
as
진출합니다.
expected.
Next
Still a
up, we have
very
China
strong
2
throwing
against the
from this team from
Netherlands.
Thailand.
다음 이어지는 경기는 중국 2팀과 네덜란드의 경기입니다.
Now, China 2 against Netherlands. I think this might be it.
I'm sorry to say, Mark, but I have to agree with you here. As much as we love the Netherlands team and we're saying that they didn't have a weak link last round, China.
Look, I don't want to wish anything bad on them, but the only way the Netherlands are going to win is a DNF, probably.
China, they're the men of steel. They're just not going to give it up that easily.
China, you ready?
Come on, the boys. We're Netherlands through and through.
Come on, boys.
Netherlands, are you guys ready?
Don't let us down.
Is China
Nerve
ready now?
setting in.
3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Rui Hang-shu, the blazing fast TPS. This is quick.
Oh,
454.
Mats with a 7.3.
Oh, this is very, very fast.
Oh, it's a slaughterfest.
Yeah, the calculators. Yeah, no, this is.
Anthony with an
It's
8.
China 2 takes a round.
It was a big pause.
중국 2팀이 이기고 다음으로 진출합니다.
Thank you,
A
Netherlands.
584 and a 454.
Next up, we have Philippines 1 against Germany 2.
China 2. That's massive.
다음
That's
이어지는 경기는
massively quick.
필리핀 1팀과
That's
독일 2팀의
5.77
경기입니다.
average for those guys.
I mean, I'm good at, but also respect to China. That was quick.
Yeah. Well, now I think the best thing to do is just hope that China 2 takes it out, because if you're going to be beaten, you want to be beaten by the best.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened at Euros.
So now we have the Philippines 1 team. They're facing off against Germany's 2nd team. Germany showcasing a lot of depth, the kings of the Nations Cup, but they're up against a titan here in the Philippines team.
Germany too, also quite the underdog here. 23rd on the psych sheet.
It's a lot to do with the underdogs making it through to the
Philippines
finals.
1, you ready?
or at
Philippines
least
won
further than you
fourth on
Germany
this
2.
psych
Are you
sheet.
guys ready?
They should take this easily.
3, 2, 1. Start inspecting. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Often racing, Sean Patrick's so fluent. Onto LSE already. It's a 5.4 mid-5. He's not even that happy with it, but he gets him a lead by 1.5 seconds.
There was a little bit of hesitation at the end of the first French solve.
Philippines takes a round.
And it does cost them.
필리핀이 이기고 다음으로 올라가게 되었습니다.
Thankini, Germany 2.
It's Germany 2 bowing
Next
out.
up, we have
Crowd
Canada 1
favourites.
against Poland 1.
다음 이어지는 경기는 캐나다 1팀과 폴란드 1팀의 경기입니다.
It's Canada 1 versus Poland 1. Two Titans in this one. I couldn't even tell you who's going to take this one out, but my money's on Poland, I reckon.
It is a tough sell. It is a close call, but based on the stats, Poland should take this one. But in sports, you never know.
That's all right. Thank you. No problems.
Canada 1, you ready?
So ready for this one. This is going to be a good matchup.
Poland, not ready yet. Needs another chair.
Timon with the chair strats again.
It's the chair sabotage strategy.
He just has a very
Hope
good
this one is
gaming
better,
chair.
Timon.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
ready?
That's why he's so
say?
good at cubing.
Exactly.
3, 2, 1. Start inspecting.
Okay, inspection begins. The numbers are in Poland's favor, I believe, but there's no
8 seconds.
understating that Brennan Lynn and Kyle Santucci are definitely going to bring a flavor to
3,
this team.
2,
You never know what happens
1,
with them.
go.
Yeah.
Can't see much of Duken's cube at the front, but Timon started his solve early. Is this a DNF?
I'm going to have to ask the judge.
Now, Poland winning the matchup on time, but it's going to come down to the verdict on whether Timon's start is legal or not.
Canada advances to the next round.
Canada have advanced.
캐나다가
Yet
다음
more
라운드로
drama.
진출합니다.
takes
It
it.
just doesn't end.
Next up, China 1
Timon
against
is
Norway.
not happy. So Timon, jumping the gun a little bit, has disqualified his entire team.
다음 이어진 경기는 캐나다, 중국 1팀과 노르웨이 경기입니다.
As you might be able to guess, it's China next. The first team of China, that is, against Norway.
Is China ready?
These are two teams that got an automatic pass to the second round facing off against each other now.
3, 2, 1. Start inspecting.
Norway 15th. They should have made this one, and they are here.
But they're up against
8
an
seconds.
absolute powerhouse in the first Chinese team. Second
3,
on the side
2,
sheet, Yi
1,
Heng Wang,
go.
Yu Zhen Han, and Bo Fan Zhang. It's going to be difficult to beat them.
But they are trying. The first solve is somewhat close. This could still happen.
Yeah, Bo Fan Zhang only gives them a 0.2 advantage. But Yu Zhen, former ASR holder.
They're actually ahead
this
now.
is really close. Is Yi Heng going to clutch it up? Deals with pressure.
China
he's done
takes
it.
a round.
네, 중국이
Thank you,
이기고 다음
Norway.
라운드로
Form
진출하게
under-
되었습니다.
The Chinese performing
Next
under
up,
pressure.
we have China 3 against Australia.
네, 다음 이어진 경기는 중국 3팀과 호주의 경기입니다.
From one China to the next. It is not only a battle of the teams, it's a battle of the fans as well.
Is China ready?
On paper,
Australia
Australia.
ready. 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
On paper, Australia could win this.
Well, not only that, on paper, Australia the favourites. Felix Zemdeg's, Jody Brewster, and
8
Charlie
seconds.
Eggins. Their averages.
3,
They have some crazy
2,
average rankings.
1, go.
As much as I love to say, Charlie just looking up a little bit there. A 5 flat for China. So it's giving them about a 3-second advantage. Don't count them out yet. I'm counting them out, I'm sorry to say.
Betrayal.
As much as I love you, Jody, look, I think it's...
China takes a round.
That is one very strong showing for
Thank
China.
you, Australia.
Case closed.
중국 3팀이 이기고 다음으로 진출합니다.
Next up, we have United States 2 against Russia.
다음 이어지는 경기는 미국 2팀과 러시아의 경기입니다.
United States 2, the third best team, facing off against Russia.
Interesting how. Hey, so Russia... I suppose so. So yeah, Russia through to the round of 16, which on
United
paper they're
States, are you
14
ready?
seeds. It's not too far out of the imagination.
Russia
But
ready?
United States too, a massive,
3,
massive favourite
2,
for this matchup.
1, start inspecting.
Inspection starts now, and it's the USA 2
8
team up
seconds.
the back that are your red-hot favourites. Samir Agarwal going to start.
3, 2, 1, go.
Dylan Miller in the midsection, and Patrick Ponce to bring it home. Let's see what they can come up with. 581 for Samir. It puts them well in a commanding lead. Gives them a lead by just over 2 seconds. Dylan extending that lead by just a little bit. And Patrick Ponce bringing it home now.
United
Gets the
States takes
E-perm,
a round.
Still clutches it.
미국 2팀이 이기고 다음으로 진출합니다.
Thank you, Russia.
We didn't expect it to go too many other ways
Next up,
than
we
that.
have Germany 1 against United States 3.
This is one spicy matchup again.
다음 이어지는
The
경기는
experience.
독일 1팀과 미국 3팀의 경기입니다.
The experience going up against pretty raw speed. 598 for USA 3.
It is a classic case of youth versus experience. This United States 3 team right here. Asher, Brian, and Max versus the Germany 1. They've been here before. They've won the big dance.
But Germany, though, the experience, Philip, Sebastian,
Germany,
and
are you
Kevin.
guys ready? United States, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
And so the mental games start. Who is able to deal with more pressure than the other? Who is able to put more pressure on the other?
8 seconds.
Germany mentally has the upper hand. They've been in this situation before.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off Brian and Kevin to start. Brian up the front, finishing his OLL. They're both on PLL. It's pretty close. They're only about 1.15 of a second apart. And it's so close. It's down to... Oh my goodness, this is massive. Philip versus Max. World
pressure is
champion.
immense.
He's
Very
done
nice,
it.
United States takes it.
The United States
미국이 이기고
dethrones.
다음으로 진출하게 되었습니다.
Your defending
Thank you,
champions
Germany
are
won.
out.
The United States.
So this
the
concludes
third
our
best
top
team.
16.
Wow.
The third
Now
best team.
continuing to the top 8.
The third best team dethroning the original
Gonna hear
champions.
if the guys are ready for it.
빨간색 간다. 이제 빨강.
That was an exhilarating matchup coming right down to the last matchup. Philip Wire, the reigning world champion, versus Max Shaw, full of youth and raw speed, takes it out.
What a way to end the third round of this bracket. On to round 4. We have the United States Team 1 China 2, Philippines 1, Canada 1, China 1 and 3, and the United States 2 and 3 left.
So what we know now is that
I
there
have an
is
announcement
not
from a
going
lost
to be
child. Your mom is looking for you.
One of the China teams is
Vulcan
going out.
from Hong
One
Kong.
of the United States teams is going out. There's no other way
You're
it
kind
can
of lost,
possibly
so
go.
maybe go to the information center and meet your mom there. Okay, we're continuing the match. United States 1 against China 2.
네, 16강이 마무리되었고 이제
favorites.
8강이 시작됩니다. 그 첫 번째
Your
경기는
favorites,
미국
United
1팀
States
경기와
one
중국
versus
2팀의
China
경기입니다.
This might be the spiciest matchup
This
yet.
is by far the matchup with the most on the line that we've seen so far.
This pipe out here, it's electric.
This is crazy. This is mad. This is absurd. How is that? I feel bad. I can't be with the Aussie guys. But rest assured, I feel like belting my lungs out to you guys. I'm gonna have no voice tomorrow.
United States,
I'm
are you
out of
ready?
commission.
China
I'm doing
2,
data, solely.
609
I
average.
hope you're able to speak.
United States
China,
1,
are you ready?
5.05
Gonna wait
average.
a little.
This might be China 2 out here. It could happen.
It's so hard to imagine that we could end up with only one China team in the next round.
I know.
After them being so dominant. One of them's going to go out in the China v China matchup, and this one,
China
your
seems ready as well.
favorites.
3,
Hangzhou.
2, 1, start
Xingzhou
inspecting.
in the same team. This is unreal. The tension
8
in the air is so
seconds.
thick. You could cut the tension with a knife.
3, 2, 1, go.
Choi Hangzhou to begin, blazing fast TPS versus Max Park. It's Max that takes it by about a second.
That could be huge.
It's on to Maddie now. Yeah, no, it's not going to let that slide. It's USA comfortably in front. Luke Garrett versus Yu Xingdu. It's USA!
United States takes it.
USA takes it.
USA's
네, 미국이
taking it!
이기고 다음 라운드로
China's
진출합니다.
out.
Thank you,
There's only going to be
China
one
2.
China team in the next round after coming all the way through undefeated. This is huge.
The Chinese crowd backing down the USA crowd,
Next up,
showing
we
their
have
support.
Philippines 1 against Canada 1.
네, 다음
Philippines
이어지는
won.
경기는 필리핀 1팀과 캐나다 1팀의 경기입니다.
Versus Canada 1.
Now here we go, another exciting matchup. Philippines 4th in the psych sheet. They could do very well overall in this competition.
Philippines ready?
Without a stretch.
Canada,
Fourth
are you guys
overall.
ready?
We'll get them very,
3,
very far.
2, 1, start inspecting.
Versus Canada 1. Philippines, your favorites. Up
8
the back,
seconds.
seeded 4th overall.
3, 2, 1, go.
And Sean Patrick comfortably handling the first solve by a long way, over 3 seconds. That's a buffer that could be unassailable here. And if it's Leo on the last solve, it's not going to be enough for Canada.
Philippines takes it.
필리핀 1팀이 이기고 다음 라운드로 진출하게 되었습니다.
Thank you, Canada. Next up, we have China 1 against China 3.
This is one
다음 이어지는
exciting
경기는 중국
matchup.
1팀과 중국 3팀의 경기입니다.
I don't know about you, Mark, but I'm picking China to win this one.
I think I have to agree. It's a tough pick, but it has to be China.
tough-
Because
yeah,
it
it's a
can't
tough
be
pick.
China, because it has to be China.
All right.
China 1, are you guys ready?
China 1 on paper
China 3, are you guys ready?
does have a clear advantage, though.
3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
I do hope for the sake of the next rounds that China 1 makes this through. They are by far, like, their second seed for the whole entire cup.
8 seconds.
For them not to go through here would be a massive shame.
3, 2, 1, go.
And it's easy to pick the favorites. Goes.
Very strong start for China 1.
That's 453.
And they continue their good form.
China 1 takes it.
China wins from
중국 1팀이
China.
이기고
Thank you,
다음으로
China 3.
진출하게 되었습니다.
Which China 1?
Yeah. Which one?
Next
One.
up, we have
One.
United States 2 against United States 3.
I'm not
다음
going to
이어지는
make the same
경기는
joke again. We've moved past it.
Yeah,
미국
exactly.
I think we've
2팀과
moved past
미국
it.
3팀의 경기입니다.
I think America is going to win.
Oh, thanks for that. Okay, so now we're looking at United States 2, the third seeded team, versus United States 3, which is seed number 6. So we've got Patrick Ponce, Dylan Miller, and Samir Agarwal against Asher Kim, Brian Johnson, and Max Shao.
Great support shown for both teams here.
United States 2, are you guys ready?
They're actually all just cheering for
United
Brian
States
Johnson.
3, are you guys ready?
Yeah, exactly.
3, 2, 1, start inspecting. Eight seconds.
So Brian and Samir to start. One of these teams has to
3,
go.
2, 1, go.
Seed 3 versus seed 6. Let's see who comes out on top. A reminder, these guys are only separated in average by about a quarter of a second. There's not that much in it. It can go either way.
Quarter of a second is like 2 lockups.
But it's USA 2 comfortably in
United
front.
States 2
Ponce
takes
steals
it.
미국 2팀이 이기고 다음으로 진출합니다.
Thank you, United States 3. This concludes our top 8. We'll now go into the semifinals.
We're in the final 4, baby.
First matchup should be United States 1 against
United
Philippines
States.
1. Might take a little while.
United States could help
네,
itself here.
8강 경기가 모두 끝나고 다음으로 준결승 경기가 진행됩니다. 잠시 기다렸다가 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 이어진 경기는 미국 1팀과 필리핀 1팀의 경기입니다.
We could very well have another USA versus USA moment here. If USA... Was it 2 or 3? 2?
USA 2 took it.
USA
so
2 beats China 1. We have USA 2 versus USA 1.
It's a tough task, but a close matchup. China 1 and USA 2, seeds 2 and 3. And look, it's not that far between them at all. You're looking at something around about like a 0.3 second difference.
We have exactly the top 4 left on the psych sheet in the top 4 of the rounds.
Facing off, we have the number 1 seed against the number 4 seed.
Alrighty, let's start it off. United States 1 against Philippines 1. Come out, guys.
USA, the hot favorites, leading by around about 0.6 of a second over this team, or 0.7.
United States on this side.
They are still your favorites to win the whole thing.
Philippine 1, come out.
Should have done this like ages ago. Why didn't we have that from the start?
Hope you like the format, guys. This is looking so much better.
United States, are you ready?
I've actually seen him work on
Philippines,
this.
are you guys ready?
Seen him work on this over the course of the entire day. Better
3,
late than never.
2, 1, start inspecting.
All right, they've started inspecting. It's a bit interesting
8
having
seconds.
2 of them on one table and 1 of them on another table. I don't
3,
think that's been the case
2,
so far, has it?
1,
No.
go.
Okay, so Sean Patrick Villanueva versus Max. It's Rue versus CFOP. Rue takes it. This is close. Philippines are up by about half a second.
Philippines is getting further ahead.
Leo. Oh my gosh, Maddie's given up. It's going to be Philippines in the final.
Philippines
USA's
takes
out.
it.
USA's out.
Maddie,
Thank you, United
You could
States.
not have seen this coming.
no
필리핀이
way they
이기고
could have. Maddie
결승으로
once known for
진출합니다.
setting a 3-second solve in this kind of format. Now
Next
sits
up,
down
we have
a
China
solve
1
over
against
3
United
times as
States
long.
2.
Mark, this is unreal. You would not have predicted that by looking at the seeding sheet. You
네,
would not have
다음 이어지는
predicted
경기는
that.
중국 1팀과 미국
looking at
2팀의
how-
경기입니다.
You would not have predicted it by looking at how dominant USA has been.
You
over
would have
this
been an
entire
idiot
cup.
predicting this beforehand, but yet it has happened.
It's an underdog story for the ages. The Philippines one is able to clutch this out over China one. First, China one's got to get to the final though. They're up against United States 2.
These teams, there's not much in between them. There's only 3 10s on paper. The USA could still win here.
If USA is able to clutch this out, Samir, Dylan, and Patrick, that's a story
China,
for
are
the
you ready?
ages. Clocking in
United
at around
States,
about
are you ready?
1,200 viewers right now.
3,
You've picked a good time
2,
to start if you've
1.
just tuned
Start
in.
inspecting.
This is tense.
Or could it be China? Not even relevant 4 years ago. Right now, clearly showing strong form.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
It is
Both on Zhang and
awfully
Samir
quiet.
Agarwal. This is fast. He's on PLL now. China won. They have the lead by about a second and a half.
The venue has not been this quiet all day, even during blind.
It's a +2 from Dylan. I think that spells doom for them. Yeah, he's not going to mess this
Oh.
up.
I
Whoa!
think China 1 is going to take it because of the +2.
Upset.
China 1 got an
Total upset on
1886,
the
United
American
States
team.
got a 1994. And with the +2, it's 2194. So China 1 takes it.
중국 1팀이 이기고 올라가게 되었습니다.
Can you imagine? No
네, 미국
+2
팀은
from Dylan.
회전수로 인해
No +2
2초의
from Dylan.
페널티가
USA
되어서 중국
wins that
1팀이 이기고
matchup.
올라가게 되었습니다.
Once again, drama over a +2.
Oh my
That's
goodness
not the
me.
first time this championship.
So that concluded our semi-finals. We're now going for third place. So the bronze matchup should be United States 1 against United States 2. We're going to check them up, see if they're ready to go. United States just went, so might take a little
In the
while.
blink of an eye, United States no longer in
네,
contention.
준결승전이 모두 끝나고
it's a
결승전에
fight.
앞서서 3, 4위전 경기가 먼저 있도록 하겠습니다. 3, 4위전 경기에 나오게 될 두 팀은 미국 1팀과 미국 2팀입니다.
It has become a fight amongst their own to take the bronze medal. United States 1 with Max Park, Luke Garrett, Madi Hiroto Inaba, or United States 2 with Patrick Pons, Dylan Miller, and Samir Agarwal. Who will take third?
We've already seen a United States versus United States matchup between the second and third team, but not between the first and second team. Remember, United States
All right,
won.
some US national stuff coming up. United States 1 against United States 2.
Don't forget, United States
네,
won
미국
for your top
1팀과
seeds
미국
for the
2팀이
whole entire
입장합니다.
Nations Cup. So to see them in the bronze medal match, it's a little bit unexpected, but they're still your favorites to take it out.
United States 1, are you ready? United States 2, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, start inspecting.
Oh, we've got a bunch of comedians in chat. USA is going to win. I think USA doesn't stand a chance
8
here.
seconds.
I think I've heard the jokes before.
3,
Taking it from the best, I
2,
reckon.
1,
Yeah,
go.
fair enough.
Max with the ZB, but it's still really close. Both low fives. Oh, and it's a DNF. It's a DNF. No, Maddie.
again.
United States 2 takes it.
네, 미국 2팀이 동메달을 가져갑니다.
Maddie, what is you doing, buddy?
Oh, he looks very disappointed.
Alrighty, the
no.
grand finale. Philippines won against China won.
Who could have predicted this?
네, 바로
This is
이어지는
not the matchup we thought we would have seen
결승입니다.
coming into
결승에
it.
올라온 두
China
팀은
won
바로
your second seeds, come
필리핀
all the way
1팀과
from round
중국
2 and
1팀입니다.
cemented their spot in this final convincingly. But it's not against USA 1.
Talk about underdogs. Philippines about a quarter of a second behind China. It's within +2 range. It's within lockup range.
There's so much that could happen. There's so much that could happen. There's so much it could come down to. Will it be a +2? Will it be a DNF? It's happened before. Happened multiple times already today.
It has created so much drama. Will it create drama once more?
This is a matchup you cannot have expected. Sean Patrick Villanueva. We know he deals well under pressure. He's the reigning
Philippine
runner-up
won.
from
Are you
2019 Worlds. Leo Borromeo winning the Oceanic
China won.
Championship.
Are you ready?
We've got some titans on this
3,
stage.
2, 1. Start inspection. Eight seconds.
Here we go. This is it. The final solves of the day.
3, 2,
There's no
1.
sound in the
Go.
air. We can hear the cubes clicking from up on stage right now. Very fast TPS from both of them. But it's China leading by a second, and Yizheng's not letting up. It's still down to Yiheng versus Leo, but China has a second advantage, and they've
China
taken
one
it.
takes it and wins the Rubik's
China
Nation Cup
takes it.
2023.
네, 중국
China won the
1팀이
winners of
이김으로써
Nations
중국
Cup. They've
1팀이
taken it
우승.
out.
그리고
The amount of
Second
pressure
place,
there.
Philippines won.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
To anyone that had doubts if the Chinese could perform under
필리핀
pressure,
1팀이 은메달을
you shouldn't
차지하게
anymore.
되었습니다.
No. It was never in doubt, was it? And they embrace, for they are winners. Look at him, cool, calm, and collected, like it was nothing at all.
Thank you for watching
barely
this
shook.
amazing 2-year event. Thank you, China won. And congratulations on winning. Alrighty, some announcements. China won, has won the competition. Philippines won, it's the second place. United States 2 in third place. Tomorrow we have the reward ceremony. Thank you all for staying this long. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning early. Thank you.
Well, Mark,
네.
the atmosphere has been
중국 1팀이
absolutely
1위를 차지하고
electric watching the
필리핀 1팀이
Nations Cup
2위,
live.
그리고
We can only hope
마지막으로
that
미국
translated onto your
2팀이
screens.
3위를
There's
차지해서
1,200 of
경기가
you
모두
watching right now.
종료되었습니다.
We hope you all had a fantastic time watching.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. I mean, this was amazing. I enjoyed every second of this. And it continues tomorrow.
What a way to cap off an action-packed day. 3x3 round one, closer than you could have imagined, and finishing it off with Nations Cup. Full of ups, full of downs, as it always is, and it delivered again in 2023.
And over 9 finals tomorrow. This is going to be insane.
It only gets better from here, folks.